Today is harvest time. This is our second harvest on our North Spore pink oyster mushroom kit. So let's get it harvest. It's so beautiful, isn't it? This is, I believe, day 9 on the second harvest, same as the first harvest. And let's get it harvest. So, ooh, just so easy. It's just so beautiful. This is just the beautifulest mushroom. Da! Second harvest just as beautiful as the first. Yeah. All right, so for today we're gonna pull it apart. First, let's just go ahead and move that back. Now with the mushroom kit, it states you should get at least 2 harvests. But, you know, I'm gonna keep spraying it to see if I can get 3 harvests out of this thing. But isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Such a beautiful mushroom. Okay, so today we're going for I'm going for like a chicken and broccoli using the pink oyster mushrooms. I find since I've tried them, they taste more like, if you want to compare it to a meat, chicken or turkey, but the petals are very thin, so it's like a very thin sliced piece of mushroom meat. All right, so let's get this prepared and prepped. Okay, so I placed rubber bands around my mushroom kit to just try to hold the plastic in place because it needs humidity just until it starts sprouting. And we're gonna spray it and see if we can get a 3rd harvest. Just tap water, spray 2 to 3 times a day, and you have a beautiful masterpiece such as this. Yeah! Okay, so we're going to cut, well, we're going to cut the pieces off that's attached to the growing kit. If you hear a noise in the background, please excuse the noise. There is work being done in my complex. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Cut this piece off that's attached to the growing kit. Alexa, stop. That's our timer on our basmati rice that we have going on. It's time to fluff it. Just getting that base off. That's what we're looking like. And let me do the same for this piece. And like I said, we're going to just be pulling the mushroom apart to get the individual petals for this particular recipe. Alright, I think that's it. Piece right here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. good to go. Now we can pull it apart. Let me fluff my rice. And we're just gonna pull apart the petals like so. Look at these petals. So big, so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful mushroom, beautiful mushroom. And if you want to break them up even more, you can do so. But I know they're going to cook down. So I'm going to keep them in the size that they are in now. Now look at all this mushroom meat. Haha, so beautiful, very nice. All right, so we're going to do our veggie prep, and then we'll get these in the pan. I plan to do a little shallow fry on them with cornstarch. Really want to see what this mushroom does when you fry it. Just a shallow fry. Okay, so we have our broccoli, and I have some leftover carrot that I want to use up, so I'll be adding this as well. So we're just going to get this cut up, and this is so noisy. And you can use this stalk if you cut off the hard parts, like so. You can get a tender, soft piece in the middle for your broccoli. This is what you're looking for. And then you can chop that up and dice it. Make sure you keep your veggie scraps. That'll be going into my stash for my veggie broth. And then you can cut this up however you like at this point. Go. And for these bigger chunks, you just want to go so you don't have all that you know, when the broccoli give you all the little bits, just don't go all the way down, and then you just pull apart. That's how you do that. That's something I've learned. So you just want to go down on the stalk and then pull apart like so. All right. All right, so I've completed the rest of my veggie prep. Let's get our carrot cut. It's a pretty fat carrot. Go again because we want them to be a little more thinner. Probably go in half. Yeah. Probably gonna have to do some music over this because this noise in the background is too much for me. That's our carrots. I'll get that other broccoli cut up and then we can get started. And that's our veggie prep. So now we're gonna get our pink oyster mushrooms ready. What we want to do, we just want to drizzle with a little bit of liquid aminos, coconut aminos, or soy sauce, whichever one you have in your home. Just a little bit so that salty flavor can get down in them. Remember, this is your salt, so be mindful of that. And that's going to seep in them very well. And then we're going to toss them in some cornstarch and give them that shallow fry. Just trying to make sure it gets all in there. And you know, mushrooms are sponges, so they're going to soak this all up. All right. Just as you can see. All right. Let's get them tossed in some cornstarch, and we're going to get our little shallow fry. And here I have some Korean barbecue sauce and coconut milk. Those will be our other flavors for this dish. More than enough. Yeah, you can see how that liquid is breaking down that mushroom. So that's why we're going to get that cornstarch to dry it out and be ready to fry. Medium-high heat. Like so. I think my grease is hot enough. All right. We need that oil to be hot, hotter than what it is. But This is what we're gonna do. Gonna do a shallow fry on them. And make sure your oil is hot because mushrooms soak up oil. We don't want them soaking up the oil. We want it hot enough for the mushroom to do its fry. So do better than Katria. Do better than me. But look at these petals. Very nice. First time frying them up, so we are going to experience this together. I've done this recipe before with a different mushroom. So let's see how the pink oyster mushroom works for this. I think it'll be fine. I think it's going to be great. Alright, big old petals. Love it. See, the mushrooms are soaking up that oil. But they're keeping their shape. I like that. They're not shriveling up. When you saute them, you know, they don't hold their form so well. So that's good to know. So this is pretty much what I'm going to do with all of the mushrooms. So I'm going to give them a shallow fry. You see I have a lot more to go, and we're just going to go ahead and get that done. This is what we're looking like. So after looking at the mushroom that's holding its form, I may have wanted to break them up a little bit more. But we can always cut them if need be. Alright. I think I'm going to have to add more oil. But this is a shallow fry on the pink oyster mushroom. This is what we're looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these fried up off the camera, and we'll come back for the rest. All right, our pink oyster mushroom all fried up. This is what we're looking like. And of course I had to try it It is good. It's crazy how all these mushrooms have their own taste. So let's move on with our broccoli and carrots. We have our pan heated up. Once again, we're gonna add some grapeseed oil. Probably a tablespoon. Grapeseed oil. I'm gonna add some red sweet peppers. If you had some chili peppers, this would go good right here. I'm just gonna add my red peppers. Like so. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't have chili peppers, we're just gonna put some little hot spicy sauce on there. And I'm going in with some Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, just to give it a little bit of heat. And that's how I get my chili peppers, just like that. I'm going to add some ginger powder. If I had some fresh ginger, I would do that. Just a little ginger powder. And some minced garlic. Get some minced garlic in there. Just about a teaspoon of minced garlic. Get our carrots in there. Just going to add a little water to deglaze the pan. Don't want our garlic to burn. Just a little bit. And that's also going to help with our broccoli. Get that steamed up as well. Add our broccoli, and it just depends on how you like it, how much broccoli or how long you cook your broccoli. I like my broccoli al dente. Do I want to add a little bit more? So, a little bit more broccoli. And I'm going to cover it and let it steam a little. We'll add our seasonings once it gets tender. go. Have that on medium heat. All right, we don't want to overcook our broccoli. But get it to the tenderness that you prefer. And now we're going to go in with some Korean barbecue sauce. I know it says barbecue sauce, but it's nothing like the American barbecue sauce. It has so many spices and flavors. So we're going to put going to do a little skadoosh. That should be all we need. Don't overdo the Korean barbecue sauce. Do not overdo it. It's not like our traditional barbecue sauce. And that's going to give us our flavor as well as our sauce for this dish. And then we want to come and right behind it with some coconut milk and pretty much the same skadoosh. It's going to give us a sweet, good flavor. And then we're going to fold in our pink oyster mushrooms. And the mushrooms, because they were cooked in that cornstarch, are going to give us a little thickness on this sauce. Let that go just a little bit. About 3 minutes. Alright, I want to check the tenderness of my broccoli. Okay, it's not tender as I would like it to be, so I'm just going to let this go until my broccoli is tender as I would like it. And then we'll fold in the mushrooms, and that will be it. Just like that, just like that. Okay, I want to taste my sauce. Just want to make sure that at some point that we got enough coconut milk or enough Korean barbecue sauce. And yes, it is perfecto. So I'll continue on. Just let this broccoli get as tender as I would like it to be. Yeah, this is hard. I don't like it that hard. I like it al dente. All right, let that go. Okay, my broccoli is to the tenderness that I prefer. So now we're just going to fold in. Matter of fact, we can just turn that off. And we're just going to fold in the mushroom. I cut some of the larger pieces up. And we're just going to fold in. This may be too much. We'll just start a little bit at a time. Fold some of the mushrooms in. And you can see that they will soak up. looking very nice. I must say, looking very nice. Let's see, do we want to add a little bit more mushroom meat, or do we want to keep it like that? Looks like we have enough. But this is what we're looking like. Enough mushroom meat. We'll save the rest for something else. Wow. I just had to throw 2 more pieces in there, just to make sure. But this is it. This is the dish. Still saucy. I'll soften up the fried pink oyster mushrooms. I must say, this look mighty fine. Think we looking like a sausage. All right, we can get this thing plated. Let's get it plated. I'll bring you in, give you a close-up. This is what we're looking like. Pink oyster mushroom, broccoli, carrots, and a nice Korean barbecue coconut sauce. Yeah. Let's get it plated. Okay, we got that thing plated, and I must say, it looks great. And for the review, OMG, looking pretty nice, I must say. That plate looked good. Just hit it with some sesame seed. I'm gonna hit it with some black sesame seeds. And some white sesame seeds. Ah! All right, let's get in there. Let's get our pictures, because those pink oyster mushroom and broccoli and carrots are looking pretty tasty. Up close and personal. Rice falling apart. Construction work in the background, but we ain't gonna let it stop us. No, we not. Ooh, that thing look good, don't it? Ooh. Ooh. It's looking like a sausage. Let's get this thing tasted. All right, let's get it tasted. Gonna break that rice up. That basmati rice is so fluffy. It's just, I love it. Get that pink oyster mushroom. I like it fried. It has its own taste. I can see why they say bacony taste. I can taste a hint of it, but I can't really say bacon, but it's more like a bacon, hamish, chickenish. I don't know. What is it? It's good. Great idea, that Korean barbecue sauce. I'm telling you, that little bit is all you need. And a little bit of coconut milk, all you need for this dish. Oh, this is good. Go on and put that on that rice. And yes, that shallow fry makes a difference between sauteing the mushrooms. Broccoli is perfect. That sauce. Carrots are perfect. Everything is al dente. This was a saucy.